Going on? I'm DJ Av, and we're going to be talking about the mastering process of Swing's EP. And first off, smash that like button, and I want to talk about again Lurssen's Mastering Console, which again I do think is good. However, one thing about the mastering process is a lot of people think it's a magic button win. You have to have a good mix coming into the mastering process for it to be for the automatic win button to work, because the only thing I'm doing is making sure that the volume is consistent, and it has a professional simmer to it that it will resonate within somebody listening to it, by my professional standards. And funny enough, a lot of people are starting to come to me to get their stuff mastered now. But anyways, this song is Swang's NBA. I'm gonna play that from here.
Calling bitches out like Jerry Springer. Yeah, young calling shots like the wedding ringer. Do not play with us, you will be in danger.
This is the original.
Chain hanging on my neck like a hanger. Yeah,
You notice the difference.
better get my weight up. Yeah, TMZ and never catch me later. Yeah, you're not stacking chips, but get your laser. Yeah, I do not have time, I can play.
So I'm gonna talk about what's going on here. Obviously, I pushed the shit out of it. I mean, the push knob is there, so why not use it? And for the most part, mastering EQs they're a bit different from your normal EQ or whatever, or from your normal setup or whatnot, because they're not meant to be very destructive. But there's a lot of boosting. I mean, 60 hertz, the low end, because low end is usually lost when you take away some of the volume or whatnot. And I wanted to preserve a lot of that for that value. And again, this is, if we're talking about this area right here, which I didn't talk about in the review area. And this it's the EQ. It's the EQ that you get right here that you can findago with or mess with. Again, this is low, mid, high, and high. So that's just how that works there. And as you can see, a lot of boosting had happened.
Yeah, I had a dip, she was born. Ain't on the court, but I'm ballin'. Pull up like, yeah, where you going? You niggas own when you know it. Yeah, I don't do top better short. Hey, that's way too high, better lower. Pull up with no doors. Yeah, send niggas in.
So even with me subtracting about 6.1 dB from the actual project or song, it still has a nice punch to it, and the lows are there where you can actually hear. If I turned it up, it would be so rich, but it won't be loud and distorted. So everything is pretty much preserved there, and even so to the fact that you can actually hear the movement of the track.
I had a dip, she was born. Ain't on the court, but I'm ballin'. Pull up like, yeah, where you going? You niggas own when you know it. You niggas own when you know it. You niggas own when you know it. I had a dip, she was born. Ain't on the court, but I'm ballin'.
And there's it's a dramatic difference in the bigness of the track as well. So moving forward, I wanted to talk about another song, and it's quite one of my favorites. This track is actually a TM88 produced track, and it's called Say Shit, and it features Ethan Sacii, and I really love this track. And as you can see, the same style preset, the same style chain here, which again, you could have, master buses usually partake of this right here in general. Me personally, I don't use EQs. I do like the naturalness of sounds, of many sounds, but however, on my master bus that is, however, I do a lot of EQing to different parts, like to drums and all that. I give each and every piece its own life versus this having a flat project or whatnot. I do go against the grain, but here we go. I'm gonna play a piece.
Fuck it, don't rock it to me. Ooh, diamond that well I can see. I put a phone on that drink. Move on, that shit had me think. Ooh, sipping up pussy is pink. She tryna find me like links. Little bitch, I stick to the code. I'm on your bitch like a mole. Hair on my head like a troll. I change your bitch like controls. Sacii with D like them zones. I might just mob on my flows.
I didn't want to take much away from this track because I actually like how it sounded. But the main thing I wanted to do was just push up a little bit of the high end, and I subtracted a little bit of the low end as well because I felt the vocals themselves were being kind of drowned out by the vicious distorted 808s and many of the stuff that was used in this track. A lot of the Cyclops VST was used, and that has a lot of dramatic low and low mid end. And as you can see, it is yes, I pushed it a little bit because a lot of that is lost when you turn the volume down. As you can see, it's not much of a difference from the finished product unless I was to show you from 0 dB of how massively of how much it would sound like at its loudest setting.
Trapping at the basement, Hit the lawyer, now the case lift. Man, you good if you don't say shit.
As you can see, it does not sound good at all at that standpoint.
Shooting everywhere on miss shit. If you don't buy it, she gon' throw a fit. Spending money like counterfeit. Man, you good if you don't say.
So the most part, it sounded good from the beginning, but there was certain things that was kind of lost because of it sitting at 0 dB originally, and is a lot of distortion in this track, and again, distortion doesn't necessarily mean your track is loud, but distortion has a lot of rich mid and high end artifacts, and when beats are loud up top, it induces a lot more high end.
Shit, say shit. Boy, you good if you don't say shit. You good if you don't say shit. Boy, you good if you don't say shit. Nigga don't say shit. Don't make my nigga spray shit. Boy, you good if you don't say shit. Don't make my nigga spray shit. You good if you don't say shit. You good if you don't say shit.
As you can see, even though you in front of us, you can actually see that a lot of the low end was boosted, but taking away from the overall volume helped the richness of this track. And then on top of that, the EQing of the high end, which was needed. And I mean, I would have to play that again, bypass for you actually hear it. I want you to listen to this part because it has a lot of frequency content in this area.
If you don't say shit, boy, you good if you don't say shit. Nigga don't say shit. Don't make my nigga spray shit. Boy, you good if you don't say shit. Don't make my nigga spray shit.
And again, when it was the compression is controlling it, and it's doing a damn good job of that. Give or take that the threshold, how the threshold is set. As you can see, but there's a lot of makeup game, which you can change these right here, these parameters or whatnot individually. But the makeup game is about 4.8 B. So the loudness is still there. Last but not least, I want to talk about a producer I haven't heard much from, but Swang is one of those guys that like to that works with a lot of cats that are good at what they do, and this is Taliban Jew, and I promise you that wasn't supposed to be a rhyme. This track, it was very, very interesting. It presented itself as a challenge and needed a lot more push, and push being the gimmick of this plugin, but not necessarily a gimmick because it works. I'm gonna go to the frequency content. A lot of phasing issues. When you see this, you see it's being sausage. It was sausage. So I was like, oh shit. So a lot of the volume versus that I just had to subtract about 2.8 to keep it consistent.
Counting up no account, buy like no amount. Place the order down now. Pull up on your hideout. Where it's at, where you at? I need a whole lot of racks. For that money get hacked. A rock and gold, I need a plaque. Counting up no account, buy like no amount. Place the
There were certain things I couldn't save, like per se. Again, it has to be corrected in the mixing process. But I really like this track. I like the energy of this track. This beat was dope. And, you know, Swang came through with the lyrics. So, you know, as you can see, I'm going to go and I'm going to unbypass it. You can actually hear the ducking that's happening because of the track being sausage so hard. Because it was probably really loud. The beat was probably really loud when he got it.
order down now. Pull up on your hideout. Where it's at, where you at? I need a whole lot of racks. For that money get hacked. A rock and gold, I need a plaque. Diamonds they hang on my neck. Call me Usain with a check. Trusting these hoes, that's a stretch. I bring back the money like fetch. Walking with Fargo and Flex. I can see us in the legs. I look that hoe dead in the face. Like what is, but I ain't impressed.
So this was one of the lower tracks again, but you know it was lowered because of the constant kick drum being so enormously loud, too loud. And so huge. But you know, once again, I tried to make refuge of this mix and make it louder, but have a little bit more presence than it did, and kind of preserve a little bit of, you know, some of the frequency content that was left in the track. But you know, again, it's a very dope song and beat.
They not in stores. I don't feel bad.
That's without it. And this is with my settings.
We didn't wanna do it, but he came up short. I ride around in a Hummer. I'm doing 100.
Yeah, so you know, just keeping everything overall consistent is the purpose of mastering like a whole entire project. It was one that had some interesting loudness. Oh, thunder! Oh God, sausage fest! And you know, again, this is a result of something being overly compressed, and probably because it was too loud. And you know, but this song is pretty interesting as well. It needed a lot of fixies, but you know, I got it to the best I can.
That young Swang don't get no fuck. What you talking? Footness and get more leg than the stockings. Ride on the money, man, you know I'm rocking. Bitch, don't try it. Young Swang, stay watching. Out and about, looking for where it's at. Don't play no games, but I'm playing with the sack. Don't get no fuck.
And as you can see, you know, just keeping it persistent. And this is Talking Down. This is one that was produced by Trap. It wasn't much that needed to be done. I just subtracted about 2 dB from the input itself. So you know, that's pretty much that process that I had there.
Don't nobody knows if she used the doll filter, I put her on her toes. She don't even think I'm cute, she wanna fuck my gold. I got racks all in my pocket, next to pocket rocket. She say swing with all your friends, I showed that hoe my wallet. Hold on, ask me why
That's
I
the
dress so
original, by the
fast,
way.
that's why I bought it.
And
I just
this
hit
what
cause I
how
was
it ended
faded,
up.
I didn't even want it. Yeah, tell her mama meet me in the bathroom. I had all the work in the classroom. I was counting up before math class. If you are not a smoker, you gon' need a gas mask. I got hella bands if you tryna dance.
I just want to show you guys what this again, what these EQs do. And as you can see, it's pretty dramatic. It can really get the low end out of there if you know needed be. You don't want it.
Driving with the work like the mailman. If you not talking money, I can't comprehend. Since these niggas trash, I'ma buy a can. Chasing at the paper like Tom and Jerry. I'm rocking ice cream like Ben and Jerry.
One thing I really wish that this had was you know, if you go in here or anywhere where that's exporting, is that, you know, perhaps I didn't like what's going on here, and I just wanted to, I don't know, just undo. I really wish that was possible. Going and pressing Control Z does nothing, right? That matters. So that has to be improved. Anyways, I think that's basically about it. I think that, where is it? It might be Paparazzi. Oh yeah, Paparazzi definitely had some things readjusted. Just mainly the volume, or whatever, and then just using push to push everything up a little bit, because everything didn't have that girth that it needed for the overall bigness.
Paparazzi, paparazzi, and Bugattis, we got money. Paparazzi, 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 paparazzi. Set me boots like Luke Kane, all black like Bruce Wayne. Paparazzi show up.
So that's pretty much how that went there. But that's basically about it. If you like this video, give it a like. If you have any questions about Lurssen's Mastering Console, you know, ask in the comment section. You know, again, you know, I know a lot of you guys, a lot of people have been hitting me up about mastering their projects or whatnot. Just hit me up. We'll talk or whatnot, and you know, we'll do business. And all my information is in the description box as well. So, anyways, I'm DJ Av. Thank you so much, guys, and y'all have a great day.